Do you feel like your Steam Deck could use some Hall effect sensors? Well, today we're going to check out the Gulikit SD02. Welcome to Team Pandory.
Subscribble.
We actually bought this set from AliExpress, and they're available in various stores such as Amazon. And if you want to help out the channel, please check out the links down below. And while you're in a friendly mood, like and subscribe. The Gulikit SD02 are fairly cheap, apparently more accurate than the stock Steam Deck sticks, and there are a few differences from their SD01 release. Namely, they use 50% less power, and this time, you don't need to touch a soldering iron. But is it an easy install? Let's find out. So there are two versions of this, one for the Steam Deck OLED, and one for this one like we have here, the LED version. I've had this for a couple of years now, and to be honest, I quite like the sticks as they are. They're fairly accurate and have no issues with drift. This is how ours responds in the SteamOS calibration window, and we need to remember the stick version, which we'll go into later. I've never had a problem with drift on any of these later handhelds, including the ROG Ally, but if you're unlucky, switching to a Gulikit SD02 might be the fix for you. There's not really much in the box, only the SD02 parts. We did find the instructions online, but if all we got are the sticks, installation can't be that hard, can it? Well, not at all. Installation was really straightforward. Simply use a small posi screwdriver to remove the 8 screws at the back of the Steam Deck, and use a guitar pick or a small piece of plastic to then pry open the case, and then work your way around. Unlike changing the NVMe or thermal paste, with this procedure, there's no need to unplug the battery. As long as you've properly shut down your Steam Deck, we should have no issues. We'll first start with the right stick by unplugging the ribbon cable, then removing each of the screws. Once these are out, we can replace with the Gulikit. Remember we said earlier to remember your stick version? Well, this is related to the Type A and B switch here. If it's not set right, then capacitive touch won't work correctly. If your ID starts with MEDA, use Type A, and if it's MHDA, use Type B. Clickaroo. Now with one stick in, let's give it a test. And we'll also show you how to calibrate it. Basically, turn it over and push the small button at the back of the stick. Fairly simple. But it's not as precise as we'd like. In order to work it a little better, you need to move the stick towards the point, then push the button at the back again, and it should center back to the middle. While it is a little faffy, it's nice to know that we can easily calibrate them if we needed. Next up, the other side. Now with both sticks in, how do they feel? In all honesty, pretty decent. There's no real issue in playing games, and our minds can be eased to know that these Hall effect sticks won't start to drift. But there is one thing that bugs me a bit. The Gulikit SD02 uses a square active zone, while the original Steam Deck uses a circular one. Most people won't notice this, but if you're into FPS games, it won't track diagonally quite as smoothly. But if you're playing competitive shooters on a Steam Deck with thumbsticks, what are you doing? Go grab a keyboard and mouse. But for the most part, this is a great replacement. Now for the pros and the cons. The Gulikit SD02 is affordable, of great quality, and very easy to install, making it a great replacement part if you ever had stick drift. As for the cons, the calibration is a little faffy, and in the future, we hope that Gulikit can give us an alternative with a circular active zone. This has been Emu Chicken of Team Pandory, trying something a little different. If you liked the video, click the like, and if you didn't, click like anyway. You've made it this far. Terror.
My analog stick is in my space pants.